All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. In this one, we will be talking about some alleged release date information regarding Gotham Knights. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it. Let's try to get this video to 2,000 likes. Thank you guys for all the support so far this year on the Gotham Knights videos. So I wanted to talk about this tweet from Hogwarts Legacy News. This is an account that I follow. I'm familiar with this person, not that we're best friends or anything, but I know who runs the account, and we've interacted in the past, and like I said, we both follow each other. And obviously, the account is more dedicated to Hogwarts Legacy than Gotham Knights, but Hogwarts Legacy is being published by WB Games, who's also publishing Gotham Knights. So anyway, this account, Hogwarts Legacy, tweeted the following. I'm going to read you the tweet and what this insider is reporting to Hogwarts Legacy News. So, yesterday, I was contacted by a source, the same guy who revealed that Hogwarts Legacy would show at the PS Showcase in September 2020, days in advance, so a reliable source. He said that Hogwarts Legacy is still expected to release fall this year, but 2023 is not off the table. This and the Wonder Woman article in Chandler's tweet give me hope. He also says, according to him, Warner Brothers are trying to lock down release dates, currently looking like Gotham Knights is set for summer, Hogwarts Legacy in fall, and Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League late in the year. What will you make of it? So, I think that this doesn't really come as a surprise to me. In fact, it comes as kind of good news because with Gotham Knights in particular, you can never really get your hopes up too much about when the game is going to come out or when we're going to get news or information from it. But I think this all makes sense because Hogwarts Legacy, Suicide Squad game, and Gotham Knights are going to have to be separated by at least a couple of months, just to allow each game to maximize the amount of sales that it can. You know, you don't want to release two games that compete with one another from the same studio at the same time. So obviously there's going to be at least a quarter gap between these three titles, and it appears that that's essentially what they're doing, where there are four games, which are, in case you don't know, Star Wars, Lego, Gotham Knights, Hogwarts Legacy, and the Suicide Squad game, each coming out one per quarter, roughly, more or less. So targeting Gotham Knights for the summertime and putting Hogwarts Legacy in fall, which also makes sense, by the way, because there's a movie, Harry Potter movie coming out later this year, and the Suicide Squad game at the very, very end of the year, targeting the prime time, like mid-November release window. And I will just say, I hope that this is true. I do believe that this is tentatively the plan, which would suggest that at this point, we're on pace to get Gotham Knights in roughly 4 to 6 months, somewhere in that window. I would say as an average, 5 months, somewhere in that range, we can expect to have our hands on Gotham Knights. Now, is there a chance that this plan will get derailed and the game will be delayed? Well, of course, that's always possible. But right now, I do believe that the plan is for the game to come out in the summertime. And for the reasons that I mentioned, a delay is less likely than ever before because they want to release all of these games in 2022, and they don't want to stack the games on top of one another and release them all late 2022 because then you're competing amongst yourself for sales. So I do think that it's not really an option at this point for Gotham Knights to be delayed, given the slate that they have. Given that they want to get out so many games in the year, they're going to have to space them out one way or another, and Gotham Knights is up first. It's been worked on the longest, and Suicide Squad game is not as close to being finished as Gotham Knights. Now, is a delay possible? Of course, another delay is possible, although 2 delays and the game being delayed twice I don't think is particularly likely, if I'm being honest with you. Now, the game that I could potentially see getting delayed is Suicide Squad game, and also Hogwarts Legacy. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if either of those two were delayed, but I would be very surprised if Gotham Knights did not come out by summertime. I would expect it by July at the very, very latest. This is particularly true if Hogwarts Legacy is trying to come out in September. Even, August or July is a little bit close. That would maybe put them more towards the June area for Gotham Knights to come out. So guys, what do you think about this? Don't really have much more to add. We just have to wait and see. But thank you guys for tuning in. If you enjoyed, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and ring the notification bell. And fingers crossed that Gotham Knights will be hitting shelves in just a couple of months here in 2022. Thank you guys for watching. See you all in the next one. Peace out.